What doors did you not open and now regret? This is, a big one because God knows we've all had chances to take different paths in life, and, a lot of times we just didn't open that door because we didn't feel like it at the moment, or we were afraid to, open that door. And, we go back in time and think about these things and say, how much would my life have been different if I would have just opened that door? I know one time when I was young, when I was like 8 years old, I had a chance to go practice for a Pee Wee football team, and I loved football. And when I played with friends, I was really good at it. And I had the chance to go practice for a Pee Wee football team. But I remember my dad asking me if I wanted to go to that practice to try out, and I just thought to myself, I'm a little bit tired. I don't feel like it. So I didn't go try out, and I didn't have that experience. And who knows how my life might have been different if I would have just done that. When I was 18, I thought about being a sports writer, and I just was enrolled into a Nassau Community Junior College, and my intent was to go to, volunteer my services to be a sports writer for the newspaper. And so I remember walking up to the student union and, you know, wanting to go into the office, and then I stopped because I got nervous, saying, can I do this? Do I really want to do this? Am I good enough? Whatever. And I felt so nervous. I decided, nah, I'm not going to do it. And I didn't do it. And I wonder how much my life would have been different if I would have walked through that door and, been a sports writer for for the newspaper, because, I really liked writing and I really loved sports at the time. So, we all have our moments in life where we meet a door, and if we choose to open it, it can take our life in a completely different path. But because we didn't feel like it at the moment, we kept it closed and we kind of stayed in our own timeline. Um, One thing I can give you as a suggestion, if you have a chance to open a door in the future, is don't go about it by how you feel, because your feelings are often the biggest lagging indicator that there is. It always shows up. It always shows up after the fact. You're never going to feel good doing something new beforehand. It just shows up after you do it. So you can't rely upon your feelings when you're figuring out to open a door. Instead, you have to, be more intuitive. You have to think to yourself deeply and say to yourself, is this something I really want to do? Or is it something, am I hesitating because it's not what I really want to do, or am I hesitating because I just have these normal human fears of trying something new? And when you take a step back and ask yourself that in that way, you're going to make better decisions when you have chances in the future to open new doors for yourself. So instead of being controlled by, feelings of nervousness or anxiety or whatever, take a step back and just say, is this a door that's really going to help me, propel me into the future, propel me into greater human expansion myself, propel me into a greater future for my family, friends, and loved ones. So that's my message for today. Make sure if you face a door in your future, approach the right way if you want to open it or not. Bye.